All right, then. Let's see. Let me know if you guys get any sound over here. We are back. Yes. Can you hear me? The sound working okay? Okay. I'm gonna start messing around with this here a little bit. So just let me know if you guys can hear. Still messing around with some of these settings, trying to get everything figured out over here. Okay, let's see. Let's go. I'm gonna try to get some of you guys up here too to come talk up here with me too. So let's go. Let me see. Oh yeah, all right. You can hear me. Awesome. Thanks, Boris. So let me give a couple of requests here to here come up here and talk up here. So I'm not just doing the whole soliloquy up here. It's weird. Why is this doing this? All right, give me a second. Interesting. Oh, I'm trying to send it to you right now. Maybe I can send it to you individually because for some reason it's not letting me send it. Okay, Ishi, I sent it to you. If you want to copy pasta that, you can come up here. Sweet. Okay. Throw it up. Throw it up. Yeah. Yeah. You can join if you. I sent you the link to your DM, so you can come up here. There you go. Put it over there too. You are no soundboard, dude. Whatever, Ducky. Yeah, everything's going good here. Um, like I said, just waiting for a little bit, getting everything dialed in the way I wanted it. Your founder talking to himself. Come up here and stop yanking my chain, dude. Anyway, let's go. Let's jump into it. All right. Let's see with Bitcoin. I'm gonna go up to one of these other layouts that I have here. One that I've kind of been working off of for a while. Okay. With corn here, haven't lost anything significant. And here we go. You know me, over here trying to get all this stuff sorted out. Waiting for the people. The people. Come on now. Come on now. Okay, here we go. This is the one. There she is. All right, Ishi. Can you hear me? Check, check. 1 2 1 2. I can see you up here. Oh, it's echoing. Okay. Let me try to do something. Let me know if this works, okay? It's helpful. Because I'm turning off the mic off of StreamYard, or actually off of OBS. So I just want to see if one was going to work over the other. Anything different, Mim? It is just me, dude. It always is me, dude. I'm a boomer trying to do live streams and shit.
Hello.
Oh, there you go. I can hear you very, very
Can you
loudly.
hear me?
I don't. Yeah, you sound good. Okay, so now I can you hear me? Sons of bitches. Okay, can you hear me
Oh,
now?
it's super delayed.
It's super delayed. Okay, I'm gonna have to work on that delay a little bit. So because somebody was saying that they hear the the delay on that. So I don't know if I should turn off the. No, they see this is the thing. Since I'm talking to you on Streamyard right now, I'm gonna have to turn off the mic on OBS. I thought it was gonna detect it automatically, but you know, starting fresh here. I'm gonna run it. Oh, it took you. It's taking off the screen right now. All right, here let's go over here then. No more of that. We're just gonna go full screen. Okay. Still working on all this stuff, dude. It's been a pill getting it all working. So, but yeah, and boomer stuff. Got to figure it all out. Okay, let's go here. So with corn over here, remember we were saying don't oh Ishi, you almost went live over there. Everybody almost saw you, dude. Don't be trying to show your feet over here on stream. Then you have to retitle the space. Anyway, okay. As we were talking about this in the morning, okay, right over here, we still haven't lost this value area high. So until we start breaking down under at 107,085, just right in here, I think they can just mess around with us. You got a fair value gap here. But I think that if anything, we can just kind of run down here and mess around with us again and then actually start coming back up here. So when we talk about these value area highs and lows, something to pay attention to, right? Here, I'm going to get the whole screen on this one. We're measuring the whole area from back here. That's what we have it labeled here: value area low, value area high up here. So we're sitting at the extremity on the higher shelf here of the value area high. So can anything happen here and start trending back in down in this level and you start coming back to the POC? Yeah, these are the things that we're looking at, right? The value area low of this when we're looking at this range here is 89,112. That's not what I'm looking at right now. I'm just like waiting to see what happens here because we can definitely push higher. That's the, and again, this is something like with trading, you have to keep this stuff in mind. It can happen, right? You just can't be like, oh, that's not gonna happen. No, well, this is what it's showing, so we that's what we present here. So give me a sec. I'm trying to get Ishi back over here.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I could hear you. What ends up happening is for some reason the screen is a little bit on the smaller side right now. So I'm just hoping that people can actually see the whole thing. So it's something that I have to kind of work out a little bit. So let's see.
Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, okay. Because let me see if I can do something else here to make this work just a little bit better. Mm. Nah, we're good. Let's just keep it right here. All right, let me see private. Super delayed. Okay. Okay. So probably turn off the your
That was from before. It was from before. I fixed
those
it.
before. Oh, you're
Yeah.
good now? Oh,
Yeah, I'm good
okay.
now. Yeah.
Solid. Okay, now we're good. Okay, so again, like we were saying, value area low. So as long as we stay above this area here, I'm not gonna get like say we can just come back here and actually start to tag these highs right here, which we haven't even broken yet. This is the Coinbase chart. So if we start actually coming back up here, sitting above this level here, we're almost there to like come and run this. So let's go look at a couple other things here. With this indicator here, Doesn't look bad. You have a lot of like whale participation on the 4 hour time frame. This doesn't look bad here. You don't have any divergences on the 4 hour. So a lot of different things to look at. So
You
I
have a
mean,
little compression on the MACD too.
what's that? Say that again.
You had a little compression on the MACD as well on the larger time frame.
Okay, I'm gonna look at this one, and I like these. This is a psych out right here. They do these little double bottoms, and you may just actually go up a little bit higher. So, yeah, let's see. And anybody who wants to come up here, just let me know. I mean, people are welcome to come and jibber jabber over here. Let me see. Can you copy the link in the StreamYard, Ishi?
Yeah. Where do you want
Yeah.
me to send it?
In the Legion chat.
Didn't you just send it to everybody? Oh no, you
Well,
just sent it to me. Got
yeah,
you.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
yep.
For some, well, there you go. It worked. It worked now. It wasn't working earlier.
Cool.
Okay. So once again here. Not a lot going on, but I do think we're gonna go higher. Let's go look at a higher time frame. Anything you wanted to look at in particular, Ishi?
Not yet. I'm happy to review Bitcoin always because I think it's important. So I'm on the same page as you here. I do think we're gonna go higher.
Yeah, and I mean we closed yesterday. Let's see. Geronimo joins the thingy mabobber, but he needs to connect his mic and all that stuff. We'll get it together, guys. We're like the Revenge of the Nerds when they go out in the field, dude. We're just piecing shit together. So, okay, like I said, on the daily time frame, close above value area high again. So I'm not gonna be surprised if we start tackling it, like I was saying, above here and actually breaking these highs. So don't be surprised. I like what's going on here. So let me look at something else here. Yeah, not bad. Let's go look at some other stuff. I want to look at Ethereum.
Yeah, let's look at ETH.
Little
Ethereums.
Okay. I like how we just dipped down here and everybody got all faked out, and then we just came right back into the range. So what were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna make a joke that you appreciated. You know how we joke about like everyone talking about the new paradigm and InfoFi. What's it InfoFi? Yeah, right? Was that the
What?
most recent one we're talking about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, okay, there's a new one coming back today. They're talking about MemeFi.
Oh man, we are
Love
going.
it.
We're going to zero, dude. It's all good
Straight to
though.
zero. I love it.
Straight to zero. Okay. So with ETH, right? Consolidating in that range, or oh fuck, what happened over here, man? You see, it's all your fault. Talking about all this meme fight.
Sorry, I fucked it. It's my
No,
fault for sure.
it's okay. You know, the meme fi, social fi.
I was just regurgitating what the K-holes were saying, so.
Man, I end up sounding like a hater with all this Cato and all this. You know what? Made a bag on the coin, but I didn't care to do any of the hey, I'm gonna yap and earn leaderboard points. I mean, fuck. I wasted enough time already all day.
I think you were using your time in better ways. Like, let's be fair.
I'd like to think. What's that?
Molasses.
That's props. All right, Morasses is up here. Props is up here. So that's one thing that I got to figure out here is how to get everybody on the show up with everybody on the side panel and stuff like that. Because I am. Let me see here. Let me see. The link to YouTube. Does anybody want the link to YouTube? Let's go. I thought you're not supposed to do links on for YouTube and stuff, because then they're like, you can't be streaming somewhere else.
Who's they?
It's fucking the people in charge of X.
Oh.
They, you know how they they depress you or something, like with if you start showing other links to other sites or something like that.
I mean, you could send it. You could send it in the chat instead.
I mean, it's just Jatoshi asking. You know what I mean?
Who is that guy? It's not like it works for Cube or something.
It's not like for Cube or anything. Let's go over here. No, I see. What I actually want to do is I'm gonna get pretty creative with this now that I figured out how to use it for the most part. So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Do some cool shit.
Yeah, it lets actually. I didn't realize that I can actually be a bozo with all this stuff. So it's like, yeah, I'm like, all right, dude, I want to show some stuff. I'm like, all right, let's go. Yeah, we're gonna show us riding,
like
right? I'm like, yeah.
Look at that forearm, bro. It's like Popeye the Sailor Man.
You know what I mean? They can go away.
Eats the spinach.
Yeah, and then we can bring up, right here, talk about Cube and have SpongeBob talk. How we're gonna farm blocks and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, hey guys, it's Cube. We're in collaboration with Cube. Dance around, earn some blocks.
Our blocks are deflationary today.
By the way, for everybody who participated in the Aura wallet, I'm gonna be moving all that stuff all the way over there. So I'm gonna start messing around with it. I just been busy trying to get this going because, like I said, I'm a boomer and like technology. I thought I was cool, but I'm not. So, I can be honest with myself. So, all right, and let me get SpongeBob out of here because then I'll start looking at him and then I won't do anything. So,
oh man.
Okay. So Ethereum, yeah, as long as we stay in this level here, we're just kind of going sideways. I do feel like we're going to go up a little bit higher because we're just holding these pivots right here. This was a good test to the low side, and I just think we're going to get picked up from here. So if we actually start measuring this guy, right, it's kind of shallow. I mean, I wouldn't have minded to come over here to about, 2K, but, kind of shallow. But more importantly for me, you're just holding this area. So that's good for me. Like, all right, I'm okay holding this. So I'm going to come back over here. And I'll kind of show you guys what I mean. All right. And this is the stuff that we talk about in Discord daily. So I just started doing these streams again. So if we just look historically of what happens right around this level, okay, bounced off of it, action here, resistance, support resistance. So it's an important level. So if we actually come up here and start breaking above this level here, you're going to find your resistance again at around 28, 29. But once we start like building above here, right, about 32, 3,300, that's where I can see us actually starting to cut through some of these bad highs that we left behind. But, you did leave an inefficiency down here, which I wouldn't be surprised if they come back and get. But same time, if we actually start going to the high side of this, I'd be looking for about 2780 to be able to actually stay above that and maybe, like I said, run these highs. Doesn't look bad. I mean, you're kind of in no man's land, to be honest with you, but
I do like how it looks on the daily cloud right now. Like it's hovering above the EMAs and above the green cloud. So if you wanted to like go back and test, you were saying like it looks like you could, there's that space that's been kind of left behind that's like below the cloud line. So I think we'd have to lose the entire cloud on the daily to hit that. But
so okay, so good. Speaking of so wait, to your point, right? Let's go look at that. Mm-hmm. Okay, so on the daily itchy, right? It looks like you broke this one here and sitting above the green cloud now, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Try to dunk it. You got your Kumo twist here sitting above it. So again, if you the way I use this this thing here, right? What did Juck say? Don't worry about the setup while you're streaming. Just do. Let me see. What did Juck say? Okay. So thank you. Let's go look at this guy. So with the Ichima dynamics, and this is something that I frequently tell people, go check this indicator out. If you're new to trading and anything, I think this is a really valuable tool. I don't know if the guy's still on. It was like Darth Crypto or something like this, but he's the one who came through this thing together, and I've been using it for a while, and I think it's simple. And the way I tend to use this thing is, okay, I mean, multiple time frames, yes. But if you guys are trading, like if you're trading like the smaller time frames, maybe intraday trading, and you don't know about volume profiles and don't know all the the bells and whistles, you can use moving averages and 4 hour time frame. I look at it like this: if you guys are, if we have, we're sitting on top of a green cloud here, like on a 4 hour time frame. For the most part, it's telling you that there's a good amount of support here, which, this right here is going to tells you that also. Like, okay, support, green cloud right here. But also, if you look at all these pivots where we just kept smashing, and just getting picked up, this was your good old manipulation. And then, started picking up right back into this range. And now you're starting to like make this move a little bit higher, right? So if you're like looking to be long, potentially you can come back to these areas right here, since you're sitting above all these like major moving averages, and potentially look for something. Again, I don't feel like you have too much of an edge here, like on a 4 hour time frame. So let's go to a different one. And I'm not really trying to teach people how to trade right now. I'm just kind of doing a little brief something, just so you guys kind of, know what we're talking about. We get into the weeds of it on Discord, so just kind of letting everybody know, if you want to get into the weeds of stuff, show up to Discord. We're there for the most part daily. Not all the time. Like when TJ's around, yeah, we're in there a lot, or he's in there a lot. But when I get back from things that I gotta do all day, I jump on every day. You guys are special, but my family is special too.
Like we're the special ed kind, and your family is like the awesome kind of special.
Yeah, sometimes the baby, I swear, now he's like talking, and I'm like, what do you want? Get away from me.
So cute.
It is actually. It is super cute. Makes it all worth it. Pain in the ass. Didn't let me sleep. Okay. I do. I love the pain. Yeah, I show up here every fucking day.
That's why you have us too. Yeah. You love that pain.
Dude, then I fucking get into all these meme coins, and everybody's like, drop the CA, and I'm like, no more, please, no more. When people say I'm tired, boss, I'm like, yeah, I totally feel that way.
Fucking tired, dude.
I'm tired, boss. I'm tired of putting that thing into Axiom or into Dex Screener. I'm like, what is this?
Garbage.
Retarded Dojerino. I'm like, oh man, how many times are we gonna do this, man? All right, but anyway, so I'm gonna go on chain in a second, but just taking care of these majors. And I like talking about ETH for just the same reason I keep yapping about. If Ethereum is doing good, it is pretty likely that all altcoins, or most altcoins, will also get picked up too. So that's why, like, Solana's on a mind of its own already, in my opinion. The only thing, I mean, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, not looking for that. I'm looking for the price action of Solana. But you tend to get a bunch of sell pressure on it, because there's things like Pump Fund and things like a lot of different things that end up putting in some sell pressure. I mean, a company that, needs to sell too. Like, let's just say, I'm assuming this, like, if the foundation is selling because they need to operate. Wow, amazing. And then somebody will say, oh, the foundation's selling. I'm like, yeah, same thing with the Ethereum Foundation. It's not necessarily that they, we already kind of established that they're rich, but they also have operational costs, so people don't look at it like that. But, when you're an old person, maybe
they're selling our banks.
Oh my God.
They're against the ecosystem.
Vitalik is selling again. I mean, you think about it, he literally wears shirts with fucking boogers on them. Like, yeah, I don't think he's buying fancy shit. He's probably paying about 100,000 knuckleheads that work on Ethereum. So, yeah, but what do I know? Okay, so with Sol, again, this is actually getting picked up right at this pivot right here. I think that as long as you're staying above 140, you're chilling for higher. Yeah, I mean, I'm open to even lower, but I think 140, you're chilling. And if Bitcoin starts getting picked up, it's gonna pick this up too. You're sitting above this momentum right here, this trigger right here. So yeah, this is what we had kind of projected. It didn't go as low as I anticipated yet. But yeah, I think anything above 142 is probably a decent entry. Let me see. I'm just start jumping through stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna move some stuff over here. Okay, let me see.
Want to look at hype today too?
Yeah. Hype is a beast, and it's interesting just because
It is.
it doesn't move. Which I mean, that's what you
It's
get when
held way better than I thought, to be honest.
yeah, it really has. I mean,
And I'm a hype bull, but still.
see, I this is what I thought. I haven't changed anything on hype. I just keep looking at it and I'm like, oh, interesting. You did get a decent pullback. I mean, that's nothing
Yep. Yep.
from 45 down to what, $30. Yeah, that was a decent nice little, let's go measure it. We got tools, let's measure it. Nice 33% discount. Oh, you guys are the best, dude. Over here on YouTube and on Twitter, or I mean X. It's kind of funny how everybody like on the like all these programs and all that stuff, they still call it Twitter, and I'm just like, oh man, way to confuse me. I'm already confused.
I call it Twitter.
Titter.
Bird forever.
Titter.
Titter.
Okay, so I'm gonna erase this garbage here because it's not that meaningful right now. So momentum oscillator here on the 4-hour. Looks like the sell pressure is actually declining. A little bit of a mix, a little bit of a mixed signal here, actually. Let's see. Looks like you have a very small div here. Let's go look. Let's go look. You do. See right here? Got that little bit of a div here. Yeah, see that?
I like it.
Interesting. So yeah, and we are holding this pivot right here, point of control, right at what, $37. So us going up a little bit higher, not gonna be surprised at that whatsoever. Okay. I want a Coke. Give me a Coke, please.
Just giving out Cokes?
I thought you were getting a frosty beverage. That wasn't you, I guess.
No, it was your kid.
Dude, it sounds like you're packing cigarettes now.
That's definitely what I'm doing. You know me, I'm a big smoker.
Are you one of those people that has like the cut on their neck and they smoke out of their neck?
Oh yeah. And the trig, right through the trig.
Yeah, dude, that was like half of like the people that work for Liberty Square, dude. I remember I've been like, who is that guy? And they all sounded the same.
Wait, do I sound robotic?
No.
Oh, okay. No, sorry. I was chopping vegetables. I'm also making dinner while you're doing this.
You guys already know I'm like the guy in the front, right? And the comedian and shit. And like if you're in the audience, you're gonna get fucking smoked if you're doing something, right? If you draw any attention to you, yeah. Now you're Ishi the smoker with the trach. So anyway,
yep, that's me.
Cutting vegetables, that's boring. Being of like
I know, I'm fucking loser.
No.
Such a nerd.
No, dude, the description I'm saying is like being an addicted smoker gives way more lore that you can think it instead of cutting cucumbers and fucking carrots. So anyway,
I got my trig so I could go up mountains faster.
Let me get back to the point. All right. Told you you don't want to distract me too much. Because then I'm gonna be like, oh, all right, guys, I'll see you later.
My bad.
Anyway, all right, let's see. So with hype, yeah, I like it. I think we can go higher. Still, like, you still have your accumulation going on here. There is a little bit of a sell signal from like a 4-hour time frame perspective, but let's see. It's traders. Like right now, it's sideways probably. Looking at this thing, it doesn't have too much to write home about. I'd actually like it to come back here again to 32 to maybe complete this triangle that we got going on here and then get picked up. Because this is a nice little brontosaurus neck that you have right here. If that ends up being a triangle, yeah, we're going to go up a lot higher on this thing. And I'd like it a little bit better on the daily too, because like ultimately you see like how you have this thing wedging up here and you're starting to see like it may hit some resistance here. So if it goes a little bit higher and maybe the RSI starts to reset, I'd like that. I'd like it.
I like it.
Yeah, and
Like it.
I'm just being honest right now. I'm not in really any degenerate longs or shorts or anything like that right now, just because one, I've been busy as hell, but the edge here is just eh, eh, sideways. But if you're like, this is the thing, if you're in the smaller time frames, right? If you're trading this, dude, this is money.
I was just gonna say it looks like a little mini range.
Yeah, this is money. This is just money. Okay, you're starting to just go sideways. So if you're doing that, which I know a lot of you guys are, like, there's no reason to be a hater on this. You can get in and out. The thing where you had a problem with the small time frames is like if you're not at an extremity at a high or at a low and you're playing the small time frames like this, like, and you're thinking that you caught the bottom and that it's gonna go up forever or down forever, yeah, well, I don't know. You got to rethink that one. Yeah, you might hit it, but when you're just in this chop right here, yeah, I don't like getting too much into anything right now. But that's me. Don't let me encourage you to do anything. So we're just talking about charts and some ideas that we have around what they're gonna do. And yeah, there you go. So again, range here, point of control. I can see us actually pulling up from here. I like it. Prefer it actually to give another entry to this value area low here again at 34. That's what I prefer. Okay. And I think this one actually can lead us into, you guys know what it is. You got your 3 up. I like that 3 down. And then if it hits right where we want it to, boom, it sends you out. That's what I want to see. I think this thing has the potential to go really good if the market ends up just kind of going to the high side. Bitcoin. We're good here. Yeah, you don't. Again, we want to stay right in these levels here. You don't want to lose too much because if you start losing, what is it, 107.250, 107.3 here? Yeah, you're gonna start testing. What is it, 106.1? Probably bounce around a little bit more and start hitting this POC again. So yeah, we really want to stay above these levels, and they're gonna screw with everybody right in here until until everybody gets either bored or heavy shorts start coming in, and then boom, they run it back up. Or if people start getting long at the highs, right? Long in the high. This is a high, guys. This is a premium. This is not you're not buying discount. And usually when we talk about certain coins a lot is because you're buying a discount. This is this is a premium. So until you start breaking down here, maybe into like the 96s or even the 100 level, that's where you're buying more of a discount. But also something to understand about where we are at large with the market. I know everybody says fuck you higher, but from a low of 16K or 15K all the way up here, yeah, when we're talking about buying premiums and discounts, you're kind of at the highest part of the premium here. If you're looking at it from at large. So I am a believer that this thing is gonna eventually hit 7 figures, $1 million plus, but that takes time. It takes time, and it's been a short amount of time to be honest. If you look at it, it hasn't been that long. Okay, let's look at anything else that we want, bigger stuff that we could look at. Haven't seen.
I started looking back at like the bigger ETH memes just because I was looking at ETH, so I don't know if that's something you want to look at, but I'm happy to move on to other things too.
Say that again.
Sorry, I was looking at some of the bigger ETH memes recently,
Hmm.
like Mog and Pepe and stuff. But if you want to move on to something more interesting,
Oh no, those are interesting. So we'll get to that. I just let me see. Maga Pepe. Okay, so I think one of the coins I get most asked about is Fart Coin. I think this is a strong one, a stinky one. Yes, the memes go on forever. Yeah, I as long as you're staying right in this level, $1 right into about 90 to 7 right in this area, you're still looking good. Yeah, this is all parts like, yeah, there's a lot of trades that can happen in these levels here. So, but at the same time, if you're just like holding or you're looking for places to buy, yeah, I wasn't going to tell you to go start getting super, horny about this chart right around here. I will say, hey, okay, we've moved up in this level right here, so you might want to like take a breather, let it pull back a little bit until we actually can, get a nice little discount on this. So we go ahead and measure this guy. Take that swing high, swing low. Okay, where are we at? 50%. You're at about $1.01 and down into maybe 94 cents. That would be a much better place if the market actually ends up pulling back right in there. Boom. You can actually see this likely to create that third wave impulse. Okay. We want to see a certain reaction there. You just can't just be like, okay, just buy here and then it's gonna do that. No, you want to see how it reacts there. If it just comes down here and just starts like just hanging out and it's not doing anything, yeah, I'm gonna be like, that looks like shit actually, right? What you wanted to do is like when we hit this guy here, when we measured this earlier, and then it hit the 50% here, and then it took off like that. That's what you want to see. And if you retest this liquidity again right here, that's if it has another reaction, that's the signal. Hey, this thing's reclaiming now the 236 at about 114, 115, and boom, send it. Yeah.
Don't want no sale farts. You want some punchy farts. Some explosive farts.
Now you're talking my language. I wish I were in Discord so I can play the sounds. My favorite sounds.
Toot toot.
Okay, let's see. Let's look at this piece of shit. I'm gonna start calling. Don't hate me for calling coins pieces of shit, but yeah, they're pieces of shit. All of them. All of them. Except a couple. The ones that my friends have. Yeah, that's good. Let me see here. Those are the only good coins. The ones that I have and the ones that my friends have. And most of the ones that my friends have are fucking shitty too. All right. Oh, I didn't say that. Yeah, I did. Okay. Grass. Grass.
That was the sound of disappointment right there. That's what it was there.
No, the thing is with grass is I just had a whole bunch of it and I was expecting a little bit more, but we already know expectations, And this was one of those charts where I was like, okay, I'm good. I gave it the good old college try, hit the pinata for a few shekels and I said, all right, I don't like this anymore. I rather buy higher on this thing than keep holding it down at like the range lows and stuff like that. So, but that's me, right? So, from a certain standpoint here, okay, when we use this tool here, the trend based fib tool, okay, let's just say this is where we started actually to take off, right? This was your high, pulled in, pulled back up, right? We got our target here at 1618 to 175, but also if anybody up here out of the four amazing panelists, 5, can tell me what is the thing on this chart that is signaling right now? What happened that makes me unhappy? Anybody?
Do we have other panelists? I only see me.
I'm sorry, what?
Do we have other panelists? I only see me.
No, Molasses is up here.
Oh,
I don't
why can't I see that?
Props is up here too.
I don't like
you guys say something.
I don't like the bottom right there.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's kind of where I'm at with grass, right? Whenever you hit these moves like this, and once you close 175 under, the implication is that you're gonna come run that again. That's what I don't like. So I bought it like right at 175 because I had sold a bunch already. And then I just saw started seeing again coming back into this order block right here. So I said goodbye. And that's why I told chat, hey dude, just not to be a hater or anything or influence anybody, but yeah, I tell you guys that I have this, but at the same time, that I got out. So, and if we actually come back down here, something like that, break this, what is it, 96, where you actually can maybe have a similar swing here, just like boom, like that, right around here. Yeah, Larry, look at that. If we get 80 cents, I'm a buyer. I'm a buyer at 80 cents. Yeah. And this will actually complete. Boom. You get your 3, 4, and then your 5. And that right there, my friends, is a good look. It's the right look, which you're looking for in the Fibonacci's and the Elliott Waverinos. So, but yeah, anything can happen. It can go up from here. But yeah, from my understanding, Grass is going to be the, some of the best, data platforms in crypto and stuff like that. But show me the money. So I'm here. Show me the
Show
money.
us the money, our bags.
Yeah,
It's not my bags right now, but
there's a lot of fuckery with it too that I'm just not interested in too. So I'm just like, I don't know what's going on with the tokenomics, and it seems like the same old thing. You stake it and then they sell on the back end. I'd rather a company say, hey, dude, we're kind of down on, we need to pay everybody and just sell, rather than do it like, a certain way. I'm not assuming that of Grass. I'm just saying when companies do that. I don't like even calling this projects. It's like, no, dude, you're established as a company, so be one, Everybody's all, it's too experimental. I can't say I'm a company or some shit. I don't know. All right, let's see. Oh, we'll get into the shitters in a minute. Okay, look at SBAT. This is one of those. I'm gonna probably this thing moves like a shit coin. The Sharplink Gaming. I like it, but it's like, oh, look at this. Oh my god. What do we do here? Yeah, well, look at Ray. What do we do here? What do we do here? This is like no man's land. I like it though. I'm gonna be paying attention to this thing. Real quick. Want to look at ES1. Okay. I haven't kept up with any news today, like whatsoever. So, like, I still think that we can do one more kick up, because I've been looking for that 6250, which we got, and I adjusted a little bit to about 6350. So, yeah, I think 6350. Once we get up there, that's where I'm gonna be like, oh man, all right. Let's see how she blows. Let's see how she blows, because I don't know what's gonna happen up there. But so far, yeah, it looks like it's pulling back, but you got this kind of this shrimping pattern right here, the scallop pattern. So if you get that scallop and you can actually break, 6240, yeah, you'll likely do something like that, pull back and just kind of swing our way back up. But yeah, premium. You're a little bit of a discount, but you're still premium. You're premium in size here. Yep. Okay, Imran, you asked me about Atom. Oh my god. What are we gonna do with Atom? Come on now. Atom. We'll be all right. Yeah, let's go. Atom's a piece of shit. I'm just gonna tell you. That's all. Imran, you're awesome, dude. You're talking about Atom and ETC. Well, now we're gonna really go look at all the garbage, man. I love it. Oh, hot garbage. Everybody who likes hot garbage like me.
a lot of people like this in, when was it? December of 23?
What, Radium?
Oh, Radium. They're talking about Adam.
Oh, yeah, dude. Cosmos.
Stick it all.
ISBC or whatever the fuck they do. Or I don't know. It's garbage. It made everybody farm all these like garbage chains, and I'm just like, okay, thanks for putting us in a loop, everybody. It was fun. Not really. Okay. With radium. With radium. Hmm. Okay, so from my understanding, they have something going on with some kind of like buyback kind of stuff, right? Does anybody know what's going on with that? Wallaby over there was telling me that like I guess Radium's doing some kind of buyback, and they're doing I've noticed that a lot of stuff is like launching and or deploying off of Radium, so they're getting some action. I like it. So a little bit of sell off here, coming back up, but I think you're gonna actually be ranged out here for a bit. Um, I'm gonna keep my eye on this chart just because like this was a nice swing up here. Okay, you got some nice structure right here, and then you got another like 1, 2, like 3, 4, 5 here. Pretty good sell off here. So you got your WSWay. So I'm gonna be looking for something. If it's not lost, I'll be looking for somewhere around here. Yeah, seems a little unlikely, but this has to be lost first, like 133. Yeah, 133 needs to be lost first. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, Wyack. I think with like the bonk launch stuff, I'm a bobber, whatever they call it, let's bonk or bonkerino, let's launch a bonkerino token platform or whatever. Yeah, like I think they're deploying off of Radium. So yeah, if this thing the way it's just moving here, I'd like to see it a little bit around 140. That'd be cool and hold that range. Maybe like run the low just a little bit, and then I could see this happening. Yeah, there's positive stuff going on with it. Yeah. Radium. I used to back in the day. The last time this thing ran. Whew. Can you believe?
I remember that. I remember people starting to talk about it, and then that happened.
I mean, I remember holding this thing back over here. Yeah. I remember at one point or another holding a $13 Radium. Yeah, and then guess what happened? FTX, and then that big curly headed guy. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. Where was I at with the analysis? Here, let's go look.
Arranging.
There's more history on a different chart. I don't want to look at this one too much because I'd rather give it a better look. But yeah, I like this one. I like I was saying, I would want to see it a little bit lower, something like that. Complete your 3 and then actually send you out. Yeah, that'd be cool. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. What do we got here? Is it a potential lippage fork?
Oh, where's molasses?
Where did the impulse come from here? Hey, we're in it. Like kind of right where we said. Yeah, if right here's good with Radium. Yeah, right here is good, but even better down here. If this actually ends up completing the pitchfork, 80% probability, guys, that we're going to come up here and then bounce around and get up there. Even if it goes straight up here, you're looking at what is it? About an $8 Radium. Not bad. Remember, that's not saying that that's the high and forever hold your peace and we're going down. That doesn't mean that. But if the pitchfork ends up holding, yeah, it would burn out depending on the velocity of how fast it comes. Around what is it? Around 6.5 to about what $8-10. Yeah, I could see that happening. I mean, they turned it around. I know the last time around, everybody was just selling on the rewards or whatever. So yeah. If you stake your stuff, you get rewards. That's how people exit without moving their coins. So just if everybody doesn't know how that works. Unfortunately, we talk about it a lot, so everybody for the most part on the squad kind of understands that concept. But for people that are here, that what do you mean? Yeah, when you stake coins and then they give you rewards on the end, like USD PP589 or something that you have to go dig it out of some fucking staking protocol or whatever. Yeah, that's how they get out. And I didn't move my coins. What are you talking about? Look at all the coins. They're right there. And that's how they sell on the back end of it. So, yeah. Don't fall for those games. Don't fall for them. People still do it. I mean, shit. Look at fucking grass. Anything worth staking right now? I'm kidding. All right, let's go.
One piece of news that did come out today, restaking, is that Hyperliquid is opening up liquid staking. So a lot of people are unstaking from their like previous normal staking ways to do that. But that's about it.
Let's see. Let's go look at SPX 6900. This is one of my favorite coins of the cycle.
I heard you like Murad's hair too.
Oh my god, I can't wait to one day put my fingers through it. Ugh.
Grease.
Ugh. Is it me or does all of his videos look like AI? Like they don't look real anymore.
I haven't watched any recently, but I'm sure it's entertaining. That's a fascinating chart.
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at that chart.
Yeah, this is SPX 6900. I'm telling you, this thing is like it's like a little battering ram right here. It was like boom, boom, boom.
What's the market cap right now?
Market cap on this is like over 1.3 or something like that. 1.3 bill.
1.25, yeah.
Yep. So yeah, this thing right here. I mean, there's your entry, right? It's hanging out there. Just call it as you see it, right? Boom. Got your harmonic here. Okay. Tagging your B.
It's hanging out right at the B pivot.
Right. So it's trying to stick its neck into this order block, which holding this level is going to be pretty important. Important right here. So if you keep holding up here, here's your seller. Here's your resistance right here. This is the area that they're defending. So until like a whale or some kind of institution comes and starts punching right through this 148, once you do that, yeah. This isn't a signal to buy unless you like buying breakouts, which usually does not work out well for people. So that's not what I'm implying. I'm implying if you're holding, you might be in good shape. Yeah. And I mean, just little stuff that I use here. If this is like ascending triangle here that you're just getting ready to break through here. Oh, what's up? Somebody said, hey, Jamal's dad. Hello, King. People don't know, but I named my new son Jamal. He will forever be Jamal.
You renamed him?
Yeah, I renamed him without my wife knowing. He is now Jamal. Jamal. Rashad was a little too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's too foo-foo. It's too fancy, you know?
Jamal is like,
Jamal made some bands off the Roblox stuff, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I didn't. Okay, so this is where, here we are. We have more people on stage now. Okay, I added you guys to the stage. It was, for some reason, the layout right now that I have, I just saw you guys up there, so you guys can talk. Mim, Quan, go for it. Yap it away.
That motherfucker Jamal, yes sir.
Bro, Jamal is like laughing now. He's like a pleasure to be around. He woke up this morning and he was like, ooh, good, smiling at me. I was like, you see, this isn't bad. Well, when it's bad, it's like everybody's trying to sleep and he's over there looking at you with like his little eyes that look like balls of yarn. You know what I mean? You're like, oh fuck. Go to bed, man. Yeah, that's when it's tough. Okay. So again, if this is a ascending triangle, you measure the distance of the triangle from here to the height of it, to the neckline or the height of the triangle, and you would apply it to the breakup. Okay. Is it going to do the piss missile just like this? Probably not. But it will definitely do an impulse, come back here, probably consolidate, and then start really going. So yeah, this chart doesn't look bad. The only way this start looking bad is that you start doing this, hit your head on this level now, and then you start coming back this way. That's the bad one. If this is the bad one, you don't want to lose the 116 pivot, because 116 pivot that gets lost. Yeah, that's where people are going to be big sad and be like, oh, and then they get the resistance again and it comes fold back down. But like I said, let me go look at some other stuff real quick, some indications, see if there's anything that screams out at us here. You have buying pressure on the momentum oscillator. Whale accumulation is it's there. It's there. Yeah, you see on the higher time from the 12-hour, yeah, they've been holding this. If you see how it's just like steady flow, yeah, the base is being built. That's what this implies here. The base is being built. Okay, and that's on a 12-hour time frame. This one too was on the daily time frame. Yeah, the base is being built right here. It's steady. Okay. What are we looking at here from the farther away? Yeah, you're basically held onto this pivot right here, this 118. Okay, that's the fight. The only thing I don't like about this on the daily time frame is this guy right here, the RSI. I don't like that. We want that to break up, because if we have like that L shape like that, we don't want that to happen where you get a 3-wave move like that. So we want this RSI to start to curl back up, because as of right now, the daily, I don't like it. I don't like it, which could just imply some range, just some sell pressure in here. But 12-hour definitely looks better. You reclaim the 50 line here on the RSI. Looks better there. You kind of scope what's happening. 8-hour looks good. 6-hour looks good. Yeah, you see, like right here on like the hourly, this is where bigger money is going to have to push it, because you can see it's a fight right now between traders, retail buying and stuff like that. So on the lower time frame, you actually can see a little bit more, probably a little pressure to the downside. Yeah. Okay, 15-minute here. I'd pay attention to this thing here. Maybe come back down a little bit, break. It's kind of forming this little bit of a wedge down here. Yeah. Anticipate a little sell pressure. Yeah, I see it kind of building here. Yeah, your equal highs here. Yeah, you have your bear div right here. Yeah. If you're looking for an entry here, remember, you get more granular with the chart, you start seeing a bit different story. So, okay, you have an inefficiency right here. Okay. So if you're looking for an entry on SPX, this wouldn't be a bad one right here. It's 130 to about 133 to take a punt, right? That wouldn't be bad. If you start losing that, I'd be looking at about 127. And if you're gonna get another move toward the lower trend line, then boom, 124. But yeah, this is a pretty interesting inefficiency that I can see easily getting filled again right here before you actually see anything higher. Yeah. Chart looks good though overall. If you zoom out, that doesn't look bad. I like it. but be patient. Okay, I'm trying to see some other things. Okay, we've got SPX. Again, Quan, Vlad, Habibi Jamal, dude. Habibi Jamal. What about Osama? Oh my god. What is it? Osama bin Ape? That's what you wanted me to name the kid. God damn. No. I still haven't figured out my Spotify, dude. Everybody next to me at the gym, they're looking at my phone. They're like, "Oh my god!"
What do you mean you haven't figured out Spotify?
I somehow changed my Spotify to Arabic.
What the fuck?
Fuck.
It's just like my phone. I'm looking at it. It's like all in Arabic. I'm like, "Fuck."
Send it to
Habibi.
you cab. Fucking Stacks. He got you.
Ikub.
That guy don't know nothing. Are you kidding me?
He'd be like, bro.
Yeah, dude. That guy
Squid-
Look what happened.
Stack is a guy that puts a finger in his ear and he's all like, "Oh wow, there's wax in there." Love him to death. All right, let me see. I'm gonna run through some of the requests over here. Da-da-da. Okay, I'll look at Adam and etc. Remind me here. Okay, okay, with Aura. DCA Aura. Yeah, I'm looking for another move a little bit lower again. Okay. A little bit lower. Let's see. Here, you know what? Let me look at something else. Let me look at the other things first. Ethereum Classic. I didn't know that Imran was a boomer. It's okay though. We love all the shit coins, so we're good. Well, once we're done with it, it's gonna be like, "Hey, can we look at Litecoin too?" Then I'm gonna be convinced that it's our old
Dude,
friend
Filecoin.
Adonis.
Filecoin.
Let's see. IBN means son. Oh, I thought he did bin. Let me see. I thought he did a typo. IBN. What did Stack say? You say Habibi and Habib T to say that saying hello
I think it was
to
Happy T.
Habib T is to say hi to a girl that you like. Yeah.
No, it's for the woman to say Habibi.
What?
So like a woman wouldn't say Habibi, she would say Habibti.
Oh, got it. And then you said Haboob. Come on now. I met him yesterday.
That man horny.
He was, dude. He was trying to sell me energy drinks, and I said no. And then he's here to sell me some cigarettes, and I was like, no. And then he's like, how
Nah.
about go taquitos? And now I'm like, no, for sure.
Going off of what you said yesterday, there's this crypto guy, and he's in Bangkok a lot, but I seen him the other day. His name is Habibi, and now that you said it, this motherfucker looks Mexican, bro. I'm like, damn.
I told you, dude. It's like it's perfect, dude. When they talk about immigration, dude, they why would you come to the U.S., dude? Go to the U.S. the Mexico border. Nobody cared, man.
Yeah, this shit. Wow. First time I met this nigga, I said, "Que pasa, Holmes?" He said, "What?"
What? He's all, don't call me a Mexican ever again. Let me see. Santos said Hababitin if you're bisexual. Oh man, you're going on the limb, dude. Okay, man. We don't talk about pronouns here. Okay, let's see. With Ethereum Classic, there you go. It's being defended at 1268. Legit, dude. Just at this point, if you get anywhere from 10 to 12, in my opinion, that's probably a buy. Yeah, this thing has been stuck in a range for a while. Look at this, okay? Look at this. Right here. That's your money spot right there. That's your money spot. Yeah, and that's not a bad move. If you get anywhere in there for that increase like that, just for like a range play, that's pretty good. Good job, Imran. Habib Tate, man. Yeah. If you actually, let's just kind of throw it in like a little approximation here. If you get that anywhere like at an 11 and a half, yeah, that's a 241% just off the range high here. Yeah, not bad. Not a bad move. Okay, Imran, we're going to look at your other hot garbage.
Dude, speaking of hot garbage, I was just looking at the inflows in my Hyper EVM wallet. I got all these drops of this thing called P-Gay. I fucking love it here.
Pretty gay. Pretty gay.
P-Gay. Thanks for the P-Gay coin, guys.
Pretty gay. Dude, Imran, did you just find two charts that look exactly the same? Adam and ETC and Cosmos look like legit the same. Hilarious. There you go. Different prices. Actually, yeah, different prices. Wow. I remember they used to say that Adam was going to be the thing too. Garbage.
I've said a lot of things. Said a lot of things.
Garbage.
Honest of garbage.
Yes, the trash smells better than it did yesterday, Dad. All right. Yeah, I could see defending here, this sideways price action here. I could see it running again one more time, these lows. Just since we're already there on a dumperino, I believe them. And INJ. Oh my God, dude, yeah. But yeah, I think that if you stack a little bit here on that 336, run these wicks here, you're still in that golden pocket area. Like right now, we're chilling on the 618. What is it? Almost at 707. 707 that is I include it now because we just a lot of people with like using ICT and all that stuff. I know 707, and then I like it because it's 141 split in two. I like that because it's one of the harmonic fib levels. So yeah, so anywhere I would say a 707 is 313, even running these wicks down 326. I mean, if you look at this is straight from a daily perspective, straight traders and retail buying the dip here. You do, let me see, do you have anything here worth looking at? No, not there. You're building something on like the 3-day, some kind of div here. No, is it? No. Thought it was. No. If anything you had, no, never mind. Nothing screaming at it here that I'm like, oh, look at this. Oh, the weekly, look at that. You see this, guys, right here? This is what you call hopes and dreams right here. Hopes and dreams that Adam is going to come back one day. Yep. Yeah. This is hopes and dreams that Adam is going to come back one day. And people just keep buying it and buying it and buying it. Yep. That does not have any whale accumulation. Go ahead. What's up?
I'm gonna say, yo, that's a good. Adam is a good, I guess, test dummy for people that were like kind of buying what you were talking about. Because I was also one of those people like, fuck, I missed the hype. They talk about it every week, and I was gonna jump in, but around the time I was gonna jump in, that shit has only been down. So that's a lesson to people: don't fucking jump in on the hype just because all your boys are talking about it. Read the fucking chart.
Right. I mean, if you buy here, I think your risk to reward is okay. But the thing is, remember, part of why things go up is because people want it. This right here, what I could see happening is just one big whale or a few big whales just push it up, right? This is what they do, guys. They orchestrate a pump. Get it. Few whales or an exchange goes in, pumps it up, and then everybody's like, oh, you remember I told you it's gonna go up. Hits this level, and then you're like, that's it. We're gonna go all the way and break the high, and then guess what? Sell program. they distribute that whole move to the high side. The faster it moves, the quicker it is that it's going to distribute. So,
Bro said, "Did you fade me?" And it went to 0.
did you fade me, non? Yes. Okay. So we're looking at that. Yahab. All right. I love it, right? We're all talking about like Atom actually probably is something that works, right? We're talking about some other coins that work, and then all of a sudden it's like, all right, SPX 6900. What we got? Oh, it doesn't do anything. Perfect. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? Okay. With S is another one that could fall into the similar category. Okay. New coin. You guys know I'm bullish on it, but they're actually like, they got a lot of like TVL as far as USDC and all that stuff. I like it, but I'm not going to. It looks like they're trying to defend the 29 cent 30 mark. But again, place your bets, man, because this thing too, it's been a kind of a laggard here. So yeah, right now it's pretty split on the smaller time frames. On the 12-hour here, it still looked like you might capture some of this inefficiency at around 28, 28 to about 29 cents. This is a patience game here. Yeah, I can see that getting filled here, and I also can see this getting run again. So, just watch yourself.
Have we heard anything else on the airdrop?
A couple weeks. What is it? Yeah, like next week. I think within the next week and a half, you guys should see the airdrop and stuff like that. Let me see. Before I go into the shitter storm over here. Okay, we got we got Fartcoin, we got Hype. Anything else? Sui is one of those that I also tend to think that this one's gonna do okay. I'd be looking for a little bit lower here, just a little bit lower. But once this thing starts reclaiming $3, I think we're in good shape. We had that pump over, I think, the weekend or past few days over 3. So obviously you had some bigger seller right around that level. You see these pivots right here. So any reclaim of that, that's what we want to see. So we just kind of take a simple fib from there to there. Okay. Us really tagging this level down here right at 266 and holding this 236 right here. That would be positive. If we lose 266, I'm not going to like that. I think that's where we're going to go back to the 222, potentially get back under $2. But yes, I would be paying attention to Sui above 266. I'll even give it a little wiggle room like 260. But anything you start losing that and you start rejecting on the way back up like 266, no bueno. Not bueno. Like if you end up coming down here and then you just hit your head on it and then you just start going back down, yeah, you're gonna tag it here and likely just drop out there. But if it comes out here and it spooks everybody and then just reclaims and just messes around, you're gonna do that. So right now, not a lot of edge. I would be actually more patient here. Yeah, let's see. I like it though. I like this. I think this thing has potential to go up technology. Yeah, you guys know me, dude. I'm not gonna go buy like remote controls that play video games. I mean, there's fucking Xbox and Sega Genesis and Switches and all that stuff. What am I gonna buy a fucking video game machine for from a crypto project? But bro, it paid for itself. Yeah, I don't care. Sorry. Don't let me be the guy that pops the balloon, okay? Don't let me be that guy.
I like it. It's chaotic.
It's chaotic.
Bring the chaos.
It's just hardware. Hardware just doesn't do well in crypto for the most part. What is it? The Saga phone? That was cool.
I mean, yeah, some people cooked on that. Were there supposed to be like 5 other different phones? What happened to those? Wasn't there like a Sui and Sega or Saga 2?
Sui came out with a gaming thing, and it's actually like the reviews I've heard is actually pretty fucking dope. Because it's like
And people
crypto
get it
games.
now?
Yeah, people can get it now.
Ah.
And then the Oyster phone is like I forgot the name that dropped that, but they like their phone came out with like more fitness integration and shit like that. So it's like rewarding people as well. Soon it'll be rewarding people for fitness things. The Aptos phone is released as well, but
Is
I
there a
don't think they
rewarding
started
phone
shipping.
that rewards me for every meter I go up a mountain? Because I'd like that.
I mean, listen, the phone thing is smart just because you have DApps that are gonna want to like kind of get funded and kind of get recognition to certain audiences before they go to
I
the
wasn't.
app
I
store.
wasn't making fun. I was just saying I'd love to be paid to do that.
Oh no, I'm making fun, dude. You know, dude, you got the Trump phone, you got the Obama phone, you got the Sui phone, you got the Solana phone. Yeah, dude, come on.
I know some people that had to survive off the Obama phone though. Shout out to that.
Yeah, dude. So then, what is it? Mother's got her own, you know.
Wait, that's
Mother's
a
got
real
her own
thing?
her service. What?
What, the Obama
It's an
phone?
Obama phone.
Yeah.
Now the Obama phone was like it was like a really cheap phone, but like for people that couldn't afford like a phone or a phone bill, it helped them like So that was dope.
I literally at one point or another worked at a booth, and just like my work at one point we're like, hey, we need somebody to do this, and I would just hand out phones. Yeah, phones that are
They get
subsidized.
airdrops.
People don't realize how many people can't like how bad people struggle to like pay for phone bills and shit like that.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
You see, in my line of work, I just kind of find it funny because like I'll see a guy like maybe like 4 or 5 times a week or whatever, and every time, dude, he has a new phone. I'm like, what did you do with your phone? He's
That boy
all
trading memes.
Yeah. He's all, I lost it. I'm like, you lost it? I sold it. Yeah, that's why I laugh at it. So
Yeah, they gotta get their money, bro.
Dude, this is where sometimes my humor about that stuff is skewed, is because I live in those trenches sometimes, just like you do. What are you doing? Unclogging your toilet or what?
Oh, you can hear that?
Nah.
My bad. I'm not making protein shake, dog.
I'm kidding.
Nah, he's just putting the fucking phone in a blender.
I like clogging the toilet better with a sword and a coat hanger. Okay, with Gito.
That shit's on the foot.
Gito's need to turn around because it's not looking great.
I'm talking about the airdrop. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, the chart wise, it doesn't look great. No, I'm starting to hear myself double.
Yeah, I saw on stock. There were some nice DCAs out of that.
Let's see, yeah, that's where I was gonna go. I'm gonna finish up here pretty soon, but yeah, let's go over here. That's what I was gonna go to. I was gonna look at Aura, right? I haven't looked at it today, so I base a lot of my trades. Can you guys still hear me? We good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It gets quiet. All right, let me see here. With Aura, sorry for your eyes. This is hurting my eyes too. I've reached out to them and said, bro, you guys need to like literally get a dark mode here, because I just probably blinded half of the audience right now. Unless you're like those psychopaths that have like the white screen on your Twitter machine.
I am definitely a white screen motherfucker.
Racist. Okay. Let's see what happened here today.
Oh, you're looking at Aura. I looked at Labubu as well. It's re-sweeping those old lows, but it doesn't look bullish yet though.
I got out of that shit, man. No more Labubu for me. No more Labubu for me. Let's see.
Nah, I just need the dolls.
Yeah, you're better off with the dolls. Okay, yeah. Let's see what happened today. You had pretty decent buys within the last, few. Yeah, actually, most of what happened with Aura has been buys. Yeah. You have today's price action is probably like 1 wickers, right? I look at this thing here. These are the DCAs, right? This is like where like typically smart money.
Excuse me, what did you say?
1 wick.
What did you say?
1 wickers. I don't like that word.
1 wickers. What are you talking about? That means that you like you have a bunch of supply and you just one.
Whoa! I ain't no 1 wicker, man. DCA out.
Dude, are you kidding me? Mostly is a 1 wick. I'm at the top. Let's just paint the chart. Yeah, whatever.
That must have been Bloom.
Bloom.
No,
Okay.
Bloom's one who gets wicked.
I still to this day feel bad for. Like, I remember when he bought that one coin on Sonic, and he didn't know, and I'm like,
so funny.
I'm like, my guy, you don't buy 18 grand worth of illiquid shitter, man. Like, you don't do
So
that.
Why did everybody sell on me?
I'm like,
Oh my god, it was so funny.
oh, dude, I mean, but his trading bot is doing good or whatever he's doing, right? So
Is it? That was good.
okay, let's go look at some of that. So again, with Aura, I mean, I do a lot of stuff, and like anybody who's like looking at stock chain, I think it's definitely an edge. So let me see here. Where the hell is it? Sorry, I'm already kind of losing because I'm gonna cut the stream pretty soon. Here, where is it? Okay, here you go. Here, let's see what's still active. Why is it not showing? Anyway, just like I said, I would say for the last, since yesterday, most of what I'm seeing here is like buying pressure. Yeah. Not the biggest buys, but you do have some. So a lot of these things, like they turn off and then turn back on. So yeah, that's more buying pressure than I see sell pressure here. This right here, this data right here also shows that you have buying pressure that's actually to the high side. Let me see. What do you want to look at? Dark mode or half off. Okay. For me to go look at Arena. So, I mean, real quick, like when it comes to the daily trends right now, SPX had a good net flow, bonk, USDS. Anybody getting USDS? That had a really big move today. So, if anybody knows what that is. But yeah, USDS, your top tokens right now on Solana. Here you go, the list. You got SPX, BTC, Bonk, Pengu, Graph Protocol. I gotta thank Lionel for that one. He was saying buy, and I was like, all right, I'll scoop it. And then this thing just took off. Yeah, Graph Protocol, Aura's on this. Mog is here on the Solana side of things. Radium's being bought up too. So these are all like kind of like buys that have been happening. I mean, Uranus is right here, 13 mil. Somebody bought 18 grand with it. Those are usually good. Can be good signs that people are trying to like hold the floor here.
Hey, check out the DCA feed right now. It's kind of comical.
On what?
I just hit the live DCA feed over there to your left.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's go look. Oh, look at that! Wow. Somebody really pushing useless coin.
Jeez.
So guys, let's go look at useless. And another one just came up, another 10K one. So guys, a pump is coming toward useless coin. Oh yeah, look, they're defending the chart. That's what's happening here. Okay. That's defending the chart. Did you guys hear that jingle?
I hear him. I'm on this side too. So
okay. Did you guys, other guys, hear the jingle? Again?
another one.
You Ishi? Do you hear him? Props. Fuck, another one.
Yeah, I hear it.
It was Agger before, dude. And I was like, what's going on? And I figured out what it was.
There you go. So if you guys are hearing jingles, that means another DCA is coming. There's somebody really defending the chart. So this is you don't go off of it totally.
No, I can't hear it. But
there was another one. That was another one. Another one. Let's look. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Is it all from the same wallet?
Yeah, it's the same wallet. It just keeps putting in 10K bids like that. Yeah.
What else did they hold?
Somebody just bought 45K of DCA on it. That buys about 5K every minute. Yeah, this is right here. This is the bee's knees right here. This is all buys on useless coin. Yeah. But look at this. Same wallet. Look at that. They're the ones who orchestrated the Dumperino here. A bunch of sells right there, and now they're buying it back.
100%. It was like an hour right when the stream started. I was just watching it.
Yeah. This like I said, guys, this is somewhat of an edge when it comes to these things, because if somebody is buying like this, they probably know what they're doing. I'd like to think, at least. And as we're talking, you already saw that they moved from 19 to 23.65. So what you got to watch yourself though, because right here, you're gonna have people with sell pressure right in this level around 27.89. So this isn't like, oh man, just buy it and it's just gonna keep going. It could, but yeah, when somebody's so aggressively moving like this, and then you see the RSI really hasn't come back. Yeah, you'll get people. Well, look at this one. Look at the RSI here though on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good on the hourly. Woo. Useless, guys. Useless. Interesting. So if you guys are in here and you're seeing this, Molasses and I have talked about it, and I don't even want to talk about this, but if you're degenerate and you put a long on this, well, you're probably on the right side of the trade. Wow. Wait, I would say wait for this thing to just pull back a bit, though. Yeah, because if you're just going like that, and you just kind of come back here, maybe run here, and then keep going. But yeah, to buy it right here where they're just getting pushed so hard like that. Whew. But if you're a spot person and you like useless coin, you're probably doing okay. Wow, this is unreal. It's so wild. I mean, if you just do the math,
holy
guys.
Shit!
Just do the math. Just do the math right here. Look at this. 4 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, just this person buying 10K clips, 10K. This FUH FH50 and this person HCGA or whatever. Yeah, those are the people that are on the phone right now. Yeah, dude, buy more. Yeah, dude, keep buying more. Yeah, keep buying more. Yeah. Ooh, somebody sold. What is it? Yeah, about 6K into useless. There you go. Oh, I wonder who that was. Oh my God, poor soul bought step. What's wrong with that person? Okay. Let's see. Buying pressure, obviously useless. You have Bonk. Somebody did Masha, Mooncat, BAP. So sell pressure right now. Somebody sold a pretty good amount of Giga, Startup. Yeah, not too crazy. Let's see. Top tokens. Most bought in the last 24 hours. Most sold. Yeah, I see. These are one of those things that I don't go off of too much, because like with Farcoin, yeah, there was a lot of sell pressure into it, but at the same time, there's a lot of liquidity on the other side of it. So, but I'm gonna keep it there. Again, though, guys, let's see. Oh, dude, what happened here? Did I change that? Thank
There
you.
you go.
Okay. So, as you guys can see, dude, I'm gonna be moving some money over to Cube. So farm the blocks. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be doing an airdrop. Almost really sure about it. So I'm gonna be farming some of those blocks over there. So yeah, I'll have a few more talking points too, because people hit me up about it too. So I just rather show them right here. And yeah, Cube.exchange, guys. All right. I will see you guys later. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the chats because it's time for me to boom. Okay.
Boom. See yous.
Good. Appreciate it, AD.
All right, man. I'll see you guys.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it, man.